Hello, hi, Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Claim Mind and Other Level Story. Signing in once again front of you. So welcome back to the channel viewers. Hope you all are fine. Me, Allah Almighty plus you prosperity, health and wealth. Ameen. Summa Ameen. So viewers, so let's start the story. The story name is Where Pan Learned to Breathe. So now let's start. Eliar learned very early that silence could be louder than screams. He grew up in a house where words were used carefully, like Frangle glasses. His father spoke only when necessary. His mother smiled only when someone was watching, and Eliar learned to stay quiet because quiet children were easier to keep. Every morning he woke up before the sun, not because he had to, but because sleep never tired long with him. His mind cried wet even in dreams. He would sit on the edge of his bed, staring at the floor, counting the cracks in the wall. Counting helped it made time move slower, and slower felt safer. At school, Eliar was invisible in the loudest way. Teachers forget his name. Classmates did not hate him. They simply did not notice him and show how that hurt more. He learned how to disappear while still breathing. Year passed like that, quite heavy, unanswered, until the day his mother stopped coming home. There was no dramatic goodbye, no last hug, no wearing warning. One evening, his father sat at the table longer than usual. No wearing warning. Even evening, his father sat at the table longer than usual, staring at good cup of tea. Then he said in a voice that did not shake even once, "She is not coming back." Eliar waited for more words and explanations. A reason, something, nothing came. That night the house felt smaller, the walls learned looser, the silence passed again his chest so hard he thought it might break him open. He did not cry, he had learned long ago that crying changing nothing. Instead, he went to his room and sat on the floor with his back against the bed. He stared there until morning. From that day on, something inside Eliar closed. He stopped expecting, stopped hoping, stopped asking questions that would never be answered. Pain became normal, like background noise like air. Years later, Eliar moved to a different city, new place, some emptiness. He worked at small bookstore where the smell of old pages felt kinder than people. Books did not ask him to explain himself. They did not leave without warning. Every evening after works, he walked past the river. He never stopped, he just watched it moves always forward, never looking back. One night, rain started suddenly heavy, cold, sharp. Most people run for shelter. Elijah did not. He stood there leading. The rain shook his clothes, his hair, his face for the first time in years. Something broke, taught his clam, tears mixed with rain, and he whispered something he had never allowed himself to say out loud. I am tired. Not tired of work, not tired of people, tired of crying everything alone. That is when he heard a voice behind him. Rain does not fix pain, but it lets it breathe. He turned. A woman stood there holding an old umbrella that looked like it had survived many storms. Her hair was tied loosely, her eyes clamped in a way that felt very not forced, not practiced, real. Elijah did not answer. She did not push. She simply stood beside him, sharing the rain. After a moment, she said, you do not have to talk. That sentence led deeper than anything else ever had. Because for the first time, someone was not asking him to explain his silence. So, viewers, keep watch till to end and give me the honest feedback on it. So they stood there until the rain softened. Then she said, "My name is Mira." He nodded, "Eliar." She smiled gently, not the kind that expects something back. And then she walked away. Not questions, not pressures, no promise. Eliar went home that night feeling something unfamiliar. Not happiness, not relief, but space. As if Pan had loosened its grip just enough for air to enter. He did know it yet, but that night was the beginning of something dangerous, because when you have lived in survival mode for too long, healing feels terrifying, and learning to feel again is the hardest thing a broken heart will ever do. The night did not leave her easily. Morning came, but it did not feel like morning. Light entered the room, but it felt weak, tired, just like here. Eliar woke up with heavy eyes and a heavier heart. She sat on the edge of her bed and stared at the floor for a long time, not thinking, not crying, just breathing. Some days are like that. You are alive, but you do not feel present. She washed her face slowly, looked at herself in the mirror, and wished Pierre just get through today. That sentence had become her survival prayers. Outside, life continued like nothing had happened. People walked fast, cars moved, shops opened, laughter floated in the air. But Eliar felt like she was standing behind a glass wall, watching life but not touching it. At work, her boss asked, "Are you okay?" She smiled automatically, "Yes." That one word took all her energy. Inside, she wanted to scream, "No, I am not okay. I am tired of being strong. I am tired of pretending." But she said nothing. She always said nothing. At lunch, she sat alone. She did not feel hungry. Food had lost its tasty mouth months ago. She remembered how people used to say, "You are so strong." They said it like a compliment, but to Eliar, it felt like a sentence. Strong people are not allowed to fall. Strong people are not checked on. Strong people are expected to survive silently. She cried everyone's expectations, everyone's trust, everyone's imagine of her, but no one saw the cracks. That afternoon, a small sound broke. Her someone's laugh, the same laugh he used to have. Her chest tightened. She remembered the day everything changed. The day she lost not just a person, but the future she imagined with them. She remembered sitting on the floor that night, hugging her knees, asking the same question again and again. Why was not I enough? The question still followed her like a shadow, like a wound that refused to close. That evening, Eliar walked home slowly. The sky was painted with soft orange and grey, beautifully but sad. She stopped on a bridge. Water flowed beneath her, moving forward without hesitation. She leaned on the railing for a moment, just a moment. The thought come, what if we stop fighting? His hands trembled. Then she remembered something she once told herself. If today is too heavy, borrow strength from tomorrow. She did not know what tomorrow looked like. She did not know if it would be better, but she chose to believe just enough to take one more step. She stepped away from the edge. At home, Elia did something new. She took out a notebook. A blank page stared back at her. She wrote one sentence: I am allowed to heal slowly. That was it. No long plan, no big dreams. Just permission. That night she cried again, but this time she did not judge herself for it. She whispered, maybe I am not broken, maybe I am just tired. Something healing does not arise like sunrise, something it comes like small candle, flaring weak but still alive. So viewers, keep watch this video, don't forget this video. This one is so beautiful and glam mind story for you, most demanding and most precious in front of you on your screen. So keep watch till to end and give me the honest feedback on it. She thought she was getting stronger. At least that is what everyone else believed. Every morning she woke up, fixed her face, and stepped into the world like nothing was wrong. She smiled at the right moment. She spoke when spoken to. She said, I am fine so many times that even she started believing it. One evening after a long day, she sat alone on the edge of her bed. The room was quiet, but her mind was loud. Every memory she had burst slowly came back. The words she never said, the dreams she left behind, the love she grew up but never received. Her chest felt tight, breathing became tired. She whispered to herself, why am I still tired even after surviving everything? That was the first time she admitted something important. Surviving is not the same as healing. That night she did not cry loudly. There was no drama, no scream, just silent tears. That kind that fall when you are too excited to even explain your pain. She remembered all the time she is tired, strong for others. All the time she said yes when she wanted to say no. All the time she swallowed her pain because she did not want to be a burden. And suddenly she felt empty. Not sad, not angry, just empty. Just thought if I disappear for a while, would anyone nothing? That thought scared her, not because she wanted to leave, but because she realized how lonely she had become inside. The next morning, something changed. Nothing around her was different. The same sky, the same streets, the same people. But for the first time, she did something new. She did not rush, she did not pretend, she did not force strength. She sat with her coffee and allowed herself to feel tired without guilt. She said softly, it is okay if today I am not brave. That sentence felt strange but also peaceful. She realized something powerful. Strength does not mean holding everything together. Something strength means letting yourself fall safely. She began to understand that healing is not fast, it is not beautiful, and it is not strength. Some days you feel bad. So viewers, if you like this story, so you can press the thumbs up button, and if you does not like this story, so you can press the thumbs down button, so that we know how many viewers in the world liking our video. So viewers, if you have any suggestion, advice, anything else, any question about that, any feedback about that, so you can write us on my YouTube channel on this video, and here to write us from the city of country. So you are watching our video, so we can give you a lot of love from the bottom of my heart for supporting and watching our videos. And viewers, see you in next video. And other climb mind stories. Stay creative, stay kind, stay inspiration, stay a beautiful reminder for your loved ones. So now this time off, see off, and please keep like, share, subscribe to our channel, also share our videos with your family and friends. So now this time of see off. Okay, Allah Hafiz, take care, bye bye.